Hello again, soul travelers, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, The Circle of the Invisible Flame. We were not created to be alone, but neither to lose ourselves in another person. Today I want to talk to you about something I see all the time in my students, in my children, in my friends, and something I had to learn for myself as well. While it is true that we were not made to be alone, we're also not made to lose ourselves in others. Because many times we confuse love with emotional dependence. I've heard so many people say, without him, I am nothing. Without her, I can't live. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know who I am without him. Since they left, I have no direction. That's not love. That's placing your emotional balance in someone else's hands. I once told my daughter something very simple when she snapped at me saying, God didn't make us to be alone. Yes, that is true. But he also didn't make us to depend blindly and turn someone into our emotional crutch. Love shouldn't be something you collapse without. It should be something that walks with you. So here's an honest question that nobody asks. If tomorrow your partner disappears, will you still stand as a person? Not as a couple, as a human being. Emotional dependence is when the other person, or say your partner, regulates your self-worth. When your partner calms your anxiety. When your partner gives you your identity. When you fall apart without them. And that's not love. That's fear of being with yourself. Not by yourself, but with yourself. Let me tell you my experience. Not as a point of perfection. Lord knows I am not perfect. But I received these messages to share with you. And I am far from perfect. I have to live these myself. I have to walk the talk. So we're all in this together. But perhaps my experience can serve as a model that molded me. I had to learn how to be with myself since a very early age. I suffered from lack of attention. And I became responsible as an adult and carried the consequences of my decisions at a very early age. So learning to live with myself was not because I didn't or don't love, but because as an adult, or as taking on responsibilities of an adult, there was nobody to turn to. I am of an older generation, and that generation did not believe in children having a say and believed in children doing what they were told without question. And if you did something that you weren't supposed to, or you disobeyed, or you got in trouble, you paid the price physically. And during that time frame, there was no such thing as abuse. Um, Parents were allowed to spank, sometimes more than spank, children for being disorderly or not obeying. So it was important that I learn how to take responsibility for any decision that I made, whether it was good or bad, whether the consequences were good or not. I alone had to learn to take responsibility for those. So now, as an adult, I no longer need someone to hold me up in order to exist. I didn't have that when I truly needed it. And so now I definitely don't need it. Now, if I love, if I stay, it is from choice, not from lack. Healthy love doesn't hold you up, it walks with you. It doesn't complete with you, it expands you. It doesn't rescue you, it walks beside you. First, we need to learn to stand on our own. And then love becomes a choice, not a lifeboat. I am Simera'Kai, and I leave you with love, light, and lots of peace. Until the next chat.